Namaskar. Good morning, dear students. Today's date is 15th July 2020, day Wednesday. Today we are going to revise chapter 3, the Canterville Ghost. In this chapter we learned phrase and its types. So before starting to revise, let's get more clear information about phrase and clause. What is a phrase? Phrase is a group of related words. Group of related words that do not have a verb. Do not have a verb. Makes a sense, but not a complete sense, right? And phrase can be a part of a sentence but not stand alone. Now let's see what is a clause. Clause means a clause is a group of words that has a verb. It can be a part of a sentence or be a sentence itself. A clause has subject and predicate of its own. Means clause is also a group of related words, but it has a verb and it makes a complete sense. It can be a sentence or it can be a part of the sentence. So clause means group of words that has a verb, makes complete sense and can be a sentence itself. Right. So phrase and clause. Phrase means a group of related words that do not have a verb and it makes a sense but not a complete sense. Right. And clause means a group of words that has a verb and makes complete sense. A clause has its own subject and predicate. A clause can be a part of a sentence or it can be stand alone as a sentence. Right. This is what about phrase and clause. Now let's see phrase and its types. In our studies, in our textbook, we have only these four types of phrases. Noun phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase and verb phrase. Okay. And verb phrase is also there, but this year we are not learning verb phrase, right? But still we learn it as hobby. Okay. So noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase and adverb phrase. These five are the types of phrases. Now let's see one by one in detail. Noun phrase. A noun phrase has a combination of noun plus words that modifies noun. Right. So noun phrase performs the work of a noun in a sentence. Example, the woman in a blue sari is my aunt. Second, the tiny white kitten belongs to Rachit. Third one, my mother baked a tasty chocolate cake. Now let's see the verb phrase. A verb phrase is a group of main verb and helping verb within a sentence. A verb phrase is a group of main verb and a helping verb within a sentence. What are the main verb and helping verb? Likewise, there are helping verb to be am, is, are, was, were, will, shall. To do, did, does. Then to have, where to write, let's see. To have, has, have, had. Plus can, would, should, right? These all are the helping verbs. And main verbs, example, she has finished her work. Here has is the helping verb. Finished is the main verb. So these two together are called verb phrase. Right. Now let's see the example. You should study for exam. Should is the helping verb. Study is the main verb. Should study is the verb phrase. Next one. She was walking quickly to the school. Right. So she was. Was is the helping verb. Quick. Walking is the main verb. So was walking together is the verb phrase. Right. Now adjective phrase. I hope that you understood verb phrase and noun phrase. Now let's see adjective phrase. Adjective phrase has a combination of adjective plus other modifiers. An adjective phrase performs the work of an adjective in a sentence. It may use prepositions or ing participles to do the work of an adjective. Example, the very small kitten jumped at the dog. Here very small is the adjective phrase as it is modifying the adjective small. Next, animals eating only grass and plants are called herbivores. Here ing form participles, ing participle is added to the word eat to create it is an adjective, right? Now let's see. The big bug under the blanket is coming towards me. The big bug under the blanket. Here under a preposition is used to form an adjective phrase. Next one, adverb phrase. Adverb phrase has a combination of adverb, oblique preposition plus nouns, verbs or modifiers. It performs the work of an adverb in a sentence. Adverb phrase modifies the verb in a sentence. Example, they ran really fast. Okay, so really fast is the adverb phrase here. He drank milkshake much quicker. Much quicker is the adverb phrase here. Now we walked very carefully across the floor. Very carefully is also the adverb phrase. Now here is where I was born. That's it right here. So here is where is the adverb phrase in this sentence. Now let's see from our textbook. Phrase, noun phrase, noun plus word that modifies a noun. Description performs the work of a noun in a sentence. Right. Now the woman in the blue jeans is my sister. Right. Next one. Adjective phrase. Adjective phrase plus other modifiers. Example, description. What is the use of adjective phrase? Adjective phrase performs the work of an adjective in a sentence. May use prepositions or ing participles to do the work of an adjective. Example, this tablecloth, beautifully hand-stitched and embroidered, is quite expensive. Now let's see the prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase has a combination of preposition plus object, noun, pronoun, noun phrase, etc. Example and description. Why do we use prepositional phrases? Prepositional phrases modifies the noun or pronoun and does the work of an adjective in the sentence. And second, modifies an adjective or verb and does the work of an adverb. The greenhouse behind the old bus stop belongs to my grandmother. Now next one, adverb phrase. Adverb phrase. What is the combination of adverb phrase? Adverb, oblique preposition plus nouns, verbs or modifiers. Its use performs the work of an adverb in a sentence. Example, we manage noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase and adverb phrase. Here prepositional, alright, means noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase and adverb phrase. Then we learned about phrase and clause. I hope you understood all the necessary basic skills about identifying the phrase and its types. Now let's see from the textbook few examples. Question 1a. Write whether the highlighted words are phrases or clauses. P for phrase and C for clause. He was in school when I called yesterday. So in school is the phrase. Okay, because it is not having verb and it is making sense but not a complete sense, right? Second, once he leaves, we can start work on the project. Here, once he leaves is the phrase. Now let's see. Third one, they travel to Odisha by train. Here, by train is the phrase. Fourth one, I heard that Reena won first place in the painting competition. Here, that Reena won first place in the painting competition is a clause. Why it is a clause? Because it is having subject and predicate. It is having its own verb and the complete sense, right? Fifth one, hearing the children's voices, the kitten rushed to the door. The kitten rushed to the door is a clause. Why? Because this part of a sentence is making a complete sense and it is having its own verb. 6. Father has left us dinner on the table. On the table is the phrase here because it is not having verb and not making a complete sense. Now let's see question B. Write whether the highlighted words are noun phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase or adverb phrase. Has anyone seen a small grey kitten? It's a noun phrase as it is modifying the noun kitten. So, she gave me a glass of water. A glass of water is an adverb phrase. 3. My grandmother is in the garden. In the garden is the prepositional phrase. The girl riding the pony looks very familiar. Here, fourth one is the adjective phrase. Now, fifth, the bakery is popular because of its cakes. So, it is the adverb phrase. 6. He struggled up the steep flight of stairs. Here, prepositional phrase. Now, use these phrases in sentences of your own in your notebook. Mention what kind of phrases they are. A beautiful garden is a noun phrase. Our house is surrounded by a beautiful garden. With my mother. With my mother is an adverb phrase. Example, I live with my mother and grandmother in this big house. 3. In the green sari. Adjective phrase. The lady in the green sari is my grandmother. 4. Like a bird. Adverb phrase. Roshni eats like a bird in real life. Under the bed. Fifth one, under the bed. Prepositional phrase. Rohini looked under the bed to see if she could find her necklace. This is how today we revised phrases and their parts. Alright, so we have learned today noun phrase, adjective phrase, prepositional phrase, adverb phrase and verb phrase. I hope this content will help you to know more about phrases. Today's homework is, today you have to practice phrase and its types at home. I will share one PDF worksheet regarding the grammar part. You have to solve this PDF worksheet in extra notebook and you have to cross check it with the answers given by me. Thank you.